with the latest snore devices that may or may not work is Lisa Chang. Thank you for testing these for us. We put you to the test with these.
Yes.
And do you have a snorer in your life?
I sure do, and I love him so much, but my God, he snores like a wild boar.
Isn't it the worst?
It's so, and you're so right. Like, I would do anything to stop that snoring from happening.
Anything.
I think to promise that electronic devices on the market will work. You know what? I was surprised by some.
Okay.
But I will say that some others were a bit dodgy. So we're going to get into that today.
I love that you tested them. So what is the first one you tested?
Okay, so the first, I'm going to get right up in your nose, okay? The first, we're going to talk about nasal dilators. So right here we have the electronic snoring device. Now, what this comes with is 2 silicone tips at the end.
Yeah.
And as you can see, T, there's a little toggle here. You're just going to put it on. Now, put that close to your ears.
Okay.
And you can barely hear that there is air coming out.
Buzz.
Yeah, so that's air that's happening. Now, what this promises to do is open up the airways.
Okay.
Now, that's what nasal dilators are all about. It's about opening up the sinuses, opening up the airways.
But it goes like this?
And yeah, so you stick it in your nose, and then that air is supposed to circulate in your nasal system so that you can breathe better, breathe more smoothly.
Did you shove this up your husband's nose?
I shoved it up mine first, and then, yes, he shoved it up his.
And what did you think? Was that a comfortable feeling?
So the pros, I will say, it is comfortable.
Is it?
Right out the gate, it is.
You don't feel like...
No, because it's soft, right?
Okay.
It's a gentle airflow, so it's comfortable.
Yeah.
I like the fact that it's rechargeable as well. It's quiet, as you can see.
Yeah,
you can
very
barely hear
quiet.
it. And the airflow, to your point, it's not heavy. So it's not like drying out your nose at the same time.
Okay, good.
The cons.
Yeah.
I have lots.
Oh,
so from the minute that you turn, the likelihood of this thing falling out of your face
pops out
is high. So it definitely did that with the both of us.
Okay.
In addition to that, I'm going to say it just didn't work.
Oh, it didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work. It's not comfortable. I just didn't find it comfortable to sleep in.
Yeah.
And neither did he.
Okay.
So I will say that this one was a definite pass.
Okay, so forget that one.
Yeah.
A mouthpiece?
No, well, we have another nasal dilator.
Oh, what
first.
does this one do?
Okay, so I was really skeptical about this one. This is called a nose clip. So it's a magnetic nose clip.
That is so small. Let me hold that up for you, Dan. So it's the smallest little clip there.
Yes.
Is it almost like a septum ring that people get?
You got it.
That?
So as you can see, there's the 2 magnets down at the bottom.
Yeah.
And the way it works is you just clip it to the end
go
of
in
your nose.
Should I do it?
You can if you want.
Is this going anywhere? Like,
no,
use it?
it's yours, T. You can keep it after this.
See?
There you go.
Okay.
You're ready for the club on a Saturday night.
Right? Woo! Let's go!
Now, what this is supposed to do is the 2 magnets are supposed to gently pull at the muscles in your nasal cavity.
Yeah.
So again, it's opening up the airways.
Oh.
Now, he wore it the first night.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Yeah.
But he fell asleep on the couch yesterday for a little Sunday nap.
Yeah.
He fell asleep on his back, mouth was open, and he was snoring. I went over, gave him the clip, he put it on.
Yeah.
Fell back asleep in a deep sleep, mouth open and all, and I will tell you, there was no snoring. I was shocked.
This little thing?
I was shocked. Now, what I'll say is that there's a lot of reviews online, a lot of positive reviews. For some people, it also didn't work. I think there's a learning curve behind this. You have to keep wearing it to get used to it.
Yeah.
But listen, I was surprised by it.
Okay, that's good. Right now, it feels like I have boogies in my nose.
Yeah, well.
But I can see actually getting to a point where I don't notice it at all.
Exactly.
Like you get more and more used to it.
Yes.
And who knew a little thing like that could work? That's incredible.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go to the mouth.
Okay, so quickly, this is bringing me back to my retainer days.
Yeah.
But it's not the mouth guard that you would get at the dental office. Again, this one is a bit more budget friendly.
Okay.
Now, as you can see here, based on the design, what this is going to do is bring your lower jaw a little bit forward. So what it's going to do is gonna open up your throat.
Okay.
So those tissues are not knocking against each other and you're not snoring.
Got it.
Now, the way to use this is you put in hot water. You allow that guard to sit submerged in the hot water for about 60 seconds. You take it out, you rinse it under lukewarm water, place it in your mouth, and just like a mouth guard at the dental office, you would bite down for 30 seconds, release it, and do that repetitively. In the end, what is supposed to happen is this is supposed to comfortably fit into your mouth.
Yeah.
I will say this. I like the fact that it's reusable. I like the fact that it molds to your face.
Yeah.
But again, it was not comfortable for me. I have a bit more smaller of a jaw.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like one size fit all.
Got it.
But again, maybe it requires multiple usage.
Okay, all right. So that was a not comfort thing, but in terms of snoring, did you see any difference?
No
or
difference
didn't
there.
Okay,
No
got
difference
it.
there.
Okay, next up, what do we got?
Okay, next up is nasal irrigation. So you've heard of a neti pot.
Yeah.
The problem with a neti pot is you got to get the right angle. Sometimes it's dripping all over you. You got to get the right saline solution.
Yeah.
This is a nasal irrigation system called Navage. There
Okay.
are 30,000, almost 5-star reviews on this system
Whoa.
online. You have premixed saline solution. What you're going
Okay.
to do is put in warm, filtered water into the system.
Just like
and-
making your coffee in the morning.
Exactly.
But you're putting saline.
And you can see that it's going to shoot water through one side, and when your nose is on the other side, it's going to suction in all of that blockage that's in your face. It's going to come down here, you're going to empty it. It's a lot cleaner to use than a neti pot would be, and a lot more gentle because you're not squirting that water right up your face. If you need to switch the direction of the nasal tips as well, you can do that, so you can switch between nostrils.
And is this supposed to make it so that you clear everything out and then you go to bed? You do that right before bed?
Correct. So you're not blocked, right? You're
Yeah.
not plugged up. And sometimes it's as simple of a solution as that.
What'd you think?
I loved it,
Oh,
actually.
okay, good.
Loved it, and I think considering cold and flu season and allergy season, this would be a great solution.
Even not for snoring. How gross was the stuff that came out?
It was, yeah, you know, not pretty.
Okay, your last two are all about wanting to block out the noise.
Yeah, so that's for people.
So maybe they're gonna snore, but now I can't hear it.
For sure, that's for people like me.
Yeah.
So the Loop earplugs, I will say, this is a TikTok sensation.
Oh, yeah?
It has all kinds of customizable tips. All you have to do is insert that earplug in your ear, twist it, and you literally are blocking out all of the noise.
Can you hear me?
What? 5-star reviews across the board. Really, really love.
So simple, and it works.
It does.
And this one?
This is a Bluetooth headband. Tracy, I loved this thing.
Really?
If you go to sleep with white noise, meditation, you know, relaxation type music, you are going to love this. It's got the headphones here on the side. Again, connects via Bluetooth, and it's an eye mask. Loved it.
I say get this for any travel plans you have in the future.
Absolutely.
Right? You won't be able to hear anyone around you and you can still sleep. There's nothing in your ears except for these. That's beautiful.
Absolutely.
Thank you for trying all of these. And all the products are available at Amazon, but you can actually buy them through us by scanning that QR code on your screen right now. It looks like there are so many of them that work, and some of them you might just want to leave behind. Thank you, Lisa.